Welcome to Layn, Turo University. I'm gonna share my screen shortly, so stay tuned. I'm gonna take a lot of notes. It's a great opportunity to start a Turo business, but a lot of hosts have made this problem by purchasing the wrong car. Maybe it's going through a factory recall, which is a problem, and also just buying the car that's too old or too many miles. Oftentimes, some Turo hosts don't read the small print or the rules and the requirements of what Turo states the type of vehicles that are allowed on the platform. So I'm gonna share the screen that's following me through. So stay tuned. I'm gonna share exactly directly from Turo what they actually require, and I'm gonna leave an article below that goes in deep detail on what kind of cars they accept and what cars they don't accept. Very important to follow this because you don't want to be a host that buys a car or gets a finance or get a car loan and you find out you can't even add the car to the platform because it's damaged, it's salvaged, it's been recalled. Please follow the screen through, take a lot of notes, follow me through. Layn Turo University. This is the article that goes directly in detail in regards to vehicles that Turo accepts. You want to really review this. I left a link below so you can take your time and go through. I'm just going to screen through this. I don't want to take too much time here, but I'm just going to kind of elaborate on different portions of this. This is very valuable. And so what you don't want to do, you don't want to purchase a car that's a new car or a used car, it doesn't matter, and you waste your money or time on a vehicle that isn't going to even be accepted. Maybe it's salvage and it's Turo doesn't accept salvage title. Maybe it's too old. Maybe it has too many miles. Maybe like it's just a car that's been ruled unsafe. You want to make sure to go through this article before you even purchase a car. And if you already have a car, you still want to go through this so you at least know what you're up for and know if your car will even be accepted so you're not wasting your time and wasting your money. So let's dive right into it. Right here it says, is my vehicle eligible to be listed on Turo? All vehicles must meet Turo's list of universal requirements. They must also meet specific requirements set for the US, Canada, the UK, and the commercial hosts. Certain vehicle types cannot be listed on our platform. Turo reserves the right to modify its eligibility requirements at any time for any reason. Get more information about how to list your vehicle, etc. Here it goes. Let's scroll down further. Universal requirements for listing a vehicle on Turo. To list a vehicle on Turo, this is universally speaking. List only eligible passenger vehicles that are registered to you or to an owner who's authorized you to list. So what that simply means, as it states there, in clear fashion, that the car must be registered to you to be able to list it to Turo, or you must have authorization from the owner. You can't go and list vehicles that you don't own, that you don't have authorization for. If you own the vehicle and the vehicle is registered to you, fine, list the vehicle. If it's not listed to you, you must have approval and authorization from an owner, which is fine. You can do it that way. List only vehicles that are registered and located in the U.S. except New York. Very clearly listen to this. The Canadian provinces of Alberta, British Columbia, Nova Scotia, Ontario, and Quebec, the U.K., and certain other countries. There you go. So right here, you can only list vehicles. Right here it says U.S., Canadian provinces of Alberta, British Columbia, Nova Scotia, Ontario, and Quebec, the UK, United Kingdom, and certain other countries. Turo is currently in 56 countries and counting, so there's a lot of countries that you can actually add your cars to. Just make sure to check, and if you read this article, it'll give you the list of those countries that you can add a vehicle to. And there's also a list on the very bottom of this where it shows a list of countries that are not accepted yet, but maybe that'll change in the future. Here it goes. Ensure your vehicle meets all legal requirements for your region. That's your job to do. Make sure your car is legal in your region. Maintain your vehicle and continue to meet our maintenance and safety standards as your vehicle ages. Abide by our exclusivity policy. And again, I left the links below so you can actually go into this and go through this yourself. I'm just giving you a screen by to keep it as concise and short as possible. But exclusivity just means that when you have a vehicle on a Turo platform, it can only be on Turo platform because it's exclusive to Turo. That's their policy. And if you actually circumvent that or add it to add that same vehicle, that same VIN number to another platform, then you can actually get in trouble for that. And you can actually be kicked off the Turo platform, and it's just not worth it. So make sure the vehicle is only on the Turo platform. And if you don't want to put on another platform, then you take it off the Turo platform, notify them, and then you just add it to another platform. But don't do it while it's on the Turo platform, because when it's on the Turo platform, you must abide by the exclusivity policy that's been put in place. So that's always very important. So if you're going to add a car to Turo, make sure it's only on Turo and not another platform. Look, right here it says vehicle listing requirements for the U.S. Be registered in any state except New York. Be no more than 12 years old. See? So if you have a vehicle that's more than 12 years old, it won't be accepted by Turo. Unless, like I said, it's a specialty vehicle, maybe like a classic vehicle, and then you have to go through Turo and make sure that they deem it and consider it a specialty vehicle or a classic vehicle. And here, meet our insurance requirements. have a fair market value of up to 150,000, have a fewer, means that's basically the max, have a fewer than 130,000 miles. So if you have a vehicle, say it has 135,000 miles, not going to work. But if your vehicle is, say, at 129,000 miles, and then by the time you add on the vehicle, it's 129,000 miles, and then say you get bookings and gets to 135,000 miles, you're basically grandfathered in at that point. But always check your own terms and conditions. So as long as you get it in before 130,000 miles, you're fine. Have a clean, not branded salvage title. So not branded or salvaged in some type of form or fashion. That's not accepted. Turo wants the vehicles to be safe and clean title. Have never been declared a total loss. Again, they want the vehicles to be safe and clear title. To list a specialty or classic car in the United States, that car must be a model 1990 or older. Special considerations for vehicles more than 12 years old, but newer than model year 1990. So that's pretty much what it has. It has to be 1990 or older to be considered, even be considered a specialty car or a classic car. Have a fair market value of up to $85,000. Be in excellent mechanical and physical condition and have working seat belts. Be subject to additional review. Look at this. Vehicle listing requirements for Canada, as I mentioned before. So besides meeting universal requirements listed above, vehicles in Canada must be registered and located in the provinces of Alberta, British Columbia, Nova Scotia, Ontario, and Quebec. Be no more than 12 years old. Meet our insurance requirements. Have a fair value of $75,000 in British Columbia. Have a fair value market up to $105,000 in Alberta, Nova Scotia, Ontario, and Quebec. Have fewer than 200,000 kilometers. Have a clean. So if your, say, vehicle is 201,000 kilometers, it can't be accepted. And if it's under, say it's 199,000 kilometers, and it gets to 201 because you add it, then it's acceptable. Just make sure it's under 200,000 kilometers. Have a clean, not brand salvage. Have never been declared a total loss and not display dealer plates. And I'm going over this, even though I'm a US based host, my videos are made and incorporated for the world. Turo's in 56 countries and counting, and planning to keep on growing. And my videos are meant to help anyone around the world that has a Turo business. Doesn't matter if you're in the United Kingdom, doesn't matter if you're in the great provinces of Canada, doesn't matter if you're in the great states in the United States of America or different parts of the world, Asia, Korea, Africa. I don't care where the Turo host is located. They should be able to watch my videos and learn from this. And that's why I want to go over this topic for the world, not just the States, but for anyone around the world that wants to take advantage of this great opportunity with Turo. To list especially a classic car in Canada, that car must be 25 years or older, have a fair market value of up to 75,000 in British Columbia, have a fair market value of up to 105,000 in Alberta, Nova Scotia, Ontario, and Quebec, be in excellent mechanical and physical condition. They must have all seatbelts in safe working condition, be subject to additional review. There you go. Vehicle listing requirements for the UK, United Kingdom. Besides meeting the universal requirements listed above, vehicles in the UK must be registered in the peer-to-peer policy country only. Cars can be registered in the name of the member or a business dealership. Voila. You can do that. Be registered in the host name or their spouse name or a business dealership. Be listed in the individual's company's name. Host must submit a copy of the certificate of insurance to confirm coverage if requested by Turo. If leased and leasing company provides the insurance, the leasing company should be aware of the vehicle's intended use on Turo. So be transparent. If you're listing in the UK, United Kingdom, your insurance requirement, make your insurer aware of the vehicle's intended use on Turo. So again, must be transparent. Be no more than 10 years old. Be an ABI Group 150. Have a fair market value of up to 100 euros. There you go, 100,000. All peer-to-peer listing with total market value of more than 50K must provide proof of a car manufacturer's tracker or an approved tracker. Look, host should plan to submit written confirmation of the tracker and either one proof of purchase, two proof of live tracking, or a screenshot demonstrating live tracking within the app or portal of the OEM or approved tracker. Email this document to uk.community@turo.com. Failure to provide proof or install required tracker may void your protection plan. Host must be age 18 or older. Look at this. Even it gives you the age here. So if you're, say, 17, you might not be able to do that, but you might want to contact Turo and see if you're under 18, see if there's a way you can maybe become a custodian on maybe someone who is 18 or older if you own a car and give them authorization, etc. But that's another work through. But this even gives you the age. You need to be at least 18 years old. in the United Kingdom or older. Owner to warrant that they have and will continue to have an existing private insurance policy or commercial insurance policy on the vehicle being shared. Have fewer than 130,000 miles. So again, if the vehicle has say 131,000 or more, or more than 130,000, you can't add it to the Turo platform. But if it's under 130,000 miles, you can. Have not been written off, basically kind of like total loss. It cannot be high performance models, kit cars, left hand drive, commercial vehicles, or minibuses. Not be a modified vehicle with the exception of those adapted for disabilities. Have a valid MOT certificate and have annual vehicle servicing when required. Proven not to have been previous total loss or is subject to outstanding finance, you must provide a higher purchase information HPI check made on the vehicle to ensure this. These categories include A, B, C, D, N, and S. Turo doesn't permit UK hosts who are using a protection plan provided through Turo to list any specialty vehicles or classic cars. However, commercial hosts in the UK may do so. The UK specialty car must be at least 15 years old and have a market value of more than €15,000. Look at that. And here's a vehicle listing requirements for commercial hosts. All commercial host vehicles must have a clean, not branded style. So even though you're a commercial host, and this is where you get paid at this time, is you get paid 92.5% of the pay share. So for example, Turo will earn 7.5% of all reservations, but you earn 92.5%, which is phenomenal. But you basically take on all the risk, but you make a lot more money. The other Turo plans are, there's a Turo 60 where you makes 60%, and Turo makes 40%, but you get a $0 deductible. There's a Turo 75 where Turo earns 75% of the Turo booking. Turo earns 25, but it's a $250 deductible. There's a Turo 80 where Turo earns, the Turos will earn basically 80% and Turo earn 20%, but there's a $750 deductible. And there's a Turo 85 where you earn 85% as a Turo host. Turo earns 15%, but there's a $1,625 deductible. And the Turo 90 plan, the one I'm on currently, is I earn 90% and Turo earns 10% of all reservations. And the Turo host will earn 90%, but there's a $2,500 deductible. But like I said, the commercial host, you earn 2.5% more. You just take a lot more risk. You take more of the risk, but you earn 92.5%, which that 2.5% can actually compound, and you can build a lot of wealth that way. Just have to know what you're doing. And look, right here is Turo location availability. Turo is not currently available in the following countries and provinces. This can always change, people. So just because you're in these countries right here does not mean that it's not possible, people. It could definitely change. You can even contact Turo and just reach out to them. Right here, as we see, there's a little on the bottom right, it says help. You can actually select help and to let them know you're in maybe one of these countries or locations, and they can put you on a list, or can even let you know of opportunities, etc. But this is very important. And that's about it, people. Follow me on Instagram at Conrad Layn. If you want any more tips, tricks, or want me to elaborate on anything further, leave some comments below. I love you guys. Like, subscribe, share this video, share this channel, and subscribe to the channel. Like, subscribe, share. Conrad Layn out. Peace.